All right. Hopefully we're live. Welcome back, everyone. This is the first inning, baby. And please like, share, subscribe. It means a lot when you comment down below. I will get back to you on the comment. And also, it helps with the algorithm. So, it really means a lot when people comment and give a thumbs up on the video. I mean, it means a lot saying that you care. But yeah, we're gonna get into it. We gotta talk about the World Series really quickly, and it's sad to say that in Houston, Texas, they had the unopened cases of champagne and beer sat wrapped on the pallets in the bowels of Trust Park early Monday morning, preparing for takeoff. Man, that's sad. So now they got to ship that over there. And I don't know. Well, tonight is the World Series, but the Braves are still gonna need a lot to get it happening, and that's a fact. So for the Braves to win their first title since 1995, they'll have to shake off the frustration of what transpired in Game 5, which is the last game, which we're gonna get into it real shortly. I want you to get the game day on it. But in Game 5, they had an early lead, 4-zip, because this guy hit a grand slam, and 5-4 were filtered away against a pesky and productive Astros offense. Now, Houston's 9-5 victories cut Atlanta's edge in the best of 7 to 3-2. So the Braves need one more to win. And the Braves still hold the lead, but as they head onto the road again, they are feeling the pressure. So it's tonight's the night. Let me show you the recap really quick. Oh wait, I gotta fix my screen. Bear with me. There we go. But let's check out the recap. Excuse me. Nah, I mean, I thought Atlanta had it going on with this incredible first inning that they did. It was crazy. But so Game 6 is tonight, and mathematically the Astros are still behind in some way, but the pressure is still on the Astros, and actually the Astros have to win, period. If not, they go home. So I guess it's gonna be a real awakening for these guys today to start getting ready. They're going with Dusty Baker is going with Luis Garcia on short rest for the Game 6 start. Garcia allowed 1 run, 3 hits with 4 walks and 6 strikeouts in only 3 2/3 innings on Game 3 on Friday. So check that out. Now it's a similar setup for the Braves. Now for the Braves, who had to utilize their entire bullpen in Game 4 and 5, but now have Max Fried on full rest. He's going to start Game 6. Now, Fried had a shaky outing in Game 2, and giving up 5 runs in the first game's 2 innings, but much of the damage against him came on a ground ball singles through the holes, and he had settled as the game evolved. So in this series has already featured a lot of emotional turns, as we can say, and it's proven momentum doesn't matter, I guess, right? And So what would it be in Game 6? Will the champagne be summoned, or will the Astros endure? So tonight the game is gonna be on Fox at 8 o'clock. I mean, I guess that's gonna be much watched TV. And with the Astros starting right-hander Eddie Rosario, who is back atop at the lineup, Alzi Albies, who has gone 3 for 18 in 5 games across the Astros in the Fall Classic, has moved down to the 7th in the order. Now, with George Soler spotted in the 2-hole as the designated hitter, Jock Peterson returns to the starting lineup in the right field. So I guess this is the Braves lineup. Eddie Rosario, left field. George Soler, he's DHing. Freddie Freeman is third, batting at first base. Now Austin Riley, he's playing third base. Adam Duvall is in center field. Now Jock Peterson, that's the guy, he's in right field. And now we got Alzi Albies, which is an incredible second baseman. He's batting 7th at second base. And Travis Arnott, he's catching, which Dusty and Dansby Swanson is at shortstop. So that is your lineup for those guys. So then the Astros, they return. For the Astros, it means it's the return of the designated hitter at Minute Maid Park, which means Jordan Alvarez is back at DH, which improves the Astros outfield defense and having an extra batter. So Jose Siri in center field means there's a lineup is back to full strength. And then you got Baker left, Alex Bregman, who went 2 for 4 and an RBI in Game 5, is the number 7th batter in Game 6. So the Game 6 lineup for the Astros is Jose Altuve. He's batting second. He's batting first at second base. Michael Brantley, he's in left field. Carlos Correa, shortstop. There's rumors about this guy that the Yankees want him, but I don't want him on the team. You can have him win a World Series by yourself. Hallelujah. Carlos Correa, shortstop at third. Jordan Alvarez, he's DH, and Yuri Gurriel, he's at first base. Kyle Tucker in right field. Alex Bregman, he has an awesome swing. He's playing third base, batting 7th. And Jose Siri, he's in center field. And then Martin Maldonado, which is catching. Now, they have a whole lot of thing about this guy, Martin Maldonado, saying that this guy is worse than any catcher you ever seen in the major leagues right now, probably. But the main thing about this one guy is that he's a really great defensive catcher. So that means a lot in the game of baseball right now. So they're gonna go with that guy and give him a shot. But don't be surprised, if he does a good job or not, because the starting pitchers, like I said, like for the Braves, Fred, he went 1-2, and he has a 5.40 ERA, which is pretty big and high. Will attempt to get back on track after surrendering 6 earned runs over 5 innings against the Astros in Game 2. Now that's huge. Now the lefty was damaged by some well-placed soft contact hits during a 4-run scoring hitting 4-run second inning. Still, he has entered the disappointed outing coming from 2 bad starts. So when he's allowed, now if you go back to the Dodger game, and when he allowed 5 runs in 4 innings and 2/3 against the Dodgers in Game 5 of the National League Championship Series, he rushed his delivery and seemed to be adversely affected by his emotions. So he struggled like this early in the season and then posted an MLB best of 1.7 ERA after the All-Star break. So he has an emotional problem, I guess we see, right? So hopefully this guy can settle down and get it together. Now Garcia, on the other hand, from the Astros, he's 1-2 with a 7.62 ERA, and he will start the game on 3 days rest in Game 6. Now Garcia threw 72 pitches in Game 3 and might get one time through the order before the Astros turn it over to the bullpen. That's posted a 1.75 ERA in 25 2/3 innings in the series. So, the bullpens pretty much line up, and how they line up after the starter is the Braves. It's really no secret that the Braves, get at least 5 innings from Fred, and then allow AJ Munter to come in. Tyler, they got Tyler, Matt, Zach, Luke Jackson, and Will Smith. That's another guy that could take over. That's the final 4, as they call it. Now, Munter was the only member of this group to pitch in Game 5, but with a day off on Monday, make them all available. So that's gonna be huge. And that's gonna be great. So that's good. A good look for the Braves, but for the Astros, Garcia isn't expected to pitch deep into the game. So the bullpen will play a key role once again. So I guess with the Astros, what else is new, right? The good news for Houston is long relievers Tristan Javier and Jake Ordazzi. Or Dizzy, I don't know how to say these guys' names. Oh my god! But anyway, they didn't pitch in Game 5, so they'll be rested for Game 6. Phil Matten, Ryan Stanek, and Kendall Gaveman, and Ryan Presley. They all carry the bullpen. Say those guys' names 10 times. And these guys all carry the bullpen, with Matten throwing over 4 of the first 5 games, including 17 pitches in Game 4 and 29 in Game 5. So he's still off, and with the day off on Monday, he should be available to pitch in Game 6. Now Graveman threw 37 pitches Game 5, but he also benefited from the day off. I guess everybody has to. And the Astros didn't use Presley in Game 5, and he only threw 33 pitches in Game 4. So you got a pretty good, the Astros have a pretty good bullpen ready to go in case if needed at the time. And it looks like they're going to do well. So let's get into that. Let's see. So everybody should be available. Now, injuries. Let's talk about injuries. They say Braves, Charlie Morton fractured his right fibula during Tuesday's Game 1, and he will miss the remainder of the Fall Classic. So will Huskar Yona, who was removed from the National League Championship Series roster with a right shoulder inflammation. So that's another one. And let's see, the Astros have another thing going on with backup catcher Jason Castro has placed on the COVID-19 injured list. So imagine that. You got a guy suffered from COVID. So prior to Game 4 and was replaced by Garrett Stubbs, Baker said Monday he probably wouldn't return before the end of the World Series. So yeah, he's probably out because there's only a game left. And I don't know how you're going to test negative for the game to play, maybe Game 7. If that's good or not. But that's pretty much the breakdown of the World Series there. Who's hot on the Braves? Riley is pretty hot. He's going 8 for 21 with 3 doubles in the World Series. Soler has hit 2 home runs and produced a OPS of 1.074, which is crazy, in 5 games against the Astros. And Darnad has hit 2 home runs. And Rosario has hit, his batting average is .411 in this postseason. And let's see, the Astros, you got Gurriel, he's going 6 for 18. Tucker is 6 for 18, and Brantley is 6 for 20, and pacing the Astros offense in the World Series. Now, Correa, 3 hits in Game 5, pushed his batting average to .263, 5 for 19. And you got Altuve hitting at .217, 5 for 23. Maldonado, that's the catcher, he's hitting .200, 3 for 15, so he has 3 hits. And Bregman is hitting 1.11, 2 for 18, and Alvarez and he's 1 for 16, Alvarez. And what was cool was and during the game of Game 5, Zach Greinke was the pinch hitter in game 6, and he got a base hit. And that hasn't happened in a World Series since I don't know when. So obviously Zach Greinke is pretty damn good hitter to have him pinch hit. So that was pretty cool to see that happen. So let's see what else I can tell you. Nothing really happening in Yankee news. Let's get into the parade. We had a good time at the Halloween parade. No. It was a lot of people out there. Let me talk about that. We went as crime scenes. I don't know if it was a cutout, but if you check on my Instagram, BXBomber2011, you can see that clip. They caught us. We so happened to be walking behind the Thriller float, and when you get to New York 1 on 10th Street and Broadway, Channel 11 is there, and they show everybody on the camera. Luckily, we made it on. But it was good. I love to see the Thriller guys. Always do they dance, man. 1 year, I say 1 year, I want to be in the Thriller. That's gonna be awesome. Let's see, because then you got to practice with them and the whole 9 yards. It takes a while to do. Why am I want you to play. Now go to the editor. But it was a lot of fun, man. I mean, you see pretty much everything downtown down there. Let's see if we can find it somewhere. And we can recap it. The Greenwich Village Parade, if you don't know, is it's on Halloween, of course. And you gotta go, the starting line is at Canal Street and Broadway. And that's what it looks like there. And yeah, that's us waiting online to get in. Maybe let me see if I could move in a little further when it starts moving, because we get stuck there for a little while. The reception, the live stream was good on my screen, but it was coming out terrible because it seemed like I wasn't getting no reception down there. It kept fading in and out, the reception, so it was kind of bad. My condolences if Like it looks terrible now, and you can't even really make it out. Which that's how bad it is. But people were taking pictures of us. As you can see there, they're taking pictures of us there right now. And yeah, man, we got out and a lot of. I'm pretty sure we came out in the newspaper. I didn't get to buy one because they're so expensive now. But the newspapers is I think $1.50 or something like that now. But it's crazy. He was with King Tut. That's a marching band behind us. But yeah, thank God it was going crazy. I feel bad that it didn't come out at all the way it should have. Let's see if this is clearer. This is a little clearer. But right here, we're walking behind the soca float where they play. If you know what soca is like is Caribbean music, and it's really fun. They do the West Indies parade and all that. That's soca music, and soca music is really dope. Get into that. It's like a festival type of music. There we go. That's what we were. That's my girlfriend there. And the Halloween parade. But I hope everybody had a good time at their Halloween parade, man. It was fun. You can see a little glimpse there. I guess the reception got a little better there. I guess everybody's live streaming, everybody's on their phone, Instagram, and all that. So the reception goes low. But please go to my page and check out NYC Halloween Parade 2021. Check that out, please. Give it a like. Give it a thumbs up, please. And it helps with the algorithm. But as you can see, we had, oh look, those kids had real pumpkins on their head. They had real pumpkins on their head. It was wild. And I stopped live streaming because it kept losing signal. It was really bad. So I just stopped live streaming after a while. But I still had a lot of fun. It was a great time. I can't wait till next year. It's good when you get behind a nice float that has music. So you could party the all way. And when you're in the parade, you can't walk fast. A lot of problem with the people that they're walking too fast. You gotta walk slow. And when the float stop, you stop. You have to stop at the float because if you pass the float, you're passing the parade, kind of, you know, like these people are. They're passing us. And when you walk slow as well, you see the people pass by, so you see the costumes and everything. So it's not like you're missing anything. Which is pretty cool. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I think I spent enough time on here, but go check out the full video on my page, the Halloween parade, and it's a lot of fun. We had a good time. I did a live stream, and it was cool. Hopefully, go over there and support that. Check that out. It gets better during the line, through the ending of the video. So just press play and check it out. So until then, we'll be back Friday with some more stuff. Hopefully we got something to talk about, and we'll see you then. Actually, we'll be talking about the winner of the World Series. That's cool. So tonight is the World Series Game 6, and let's see what happens. Let's go Braves, and I'm out. See ya, and so long on the next one.